7 people have been feared trapped after a mudslide in Tiruvannamalai amid heavy rain, and 30 NDRF personnel engaged in rescue operations using hydraulic lifts in Tamil Nadu. So that's the latest that is coming in from Tamil Nadu. Belly Thomas has joined us on the telecast. Belly, good morning to you. And now we're seeing that 7 people have been feared trapped and rescue operations are underway. What's the latest that's coming in?
Ria, a family of 7, including 5 children, is feared to be buried alive in Tiruvannamalai after mud and boulders crashed from a hillock behind their house early on Sunday. So the cyclone Fangel has triggered rainfall across these affected districts. The rainfall sustained here are about is recorded to be about 48.4 centimeters over the past 24 hours, and the Indian Army, along with the Indian Coast Guard and the NDRF, have rescued over 100 people in the affected regions, including Puducherry, and the troops from Chennai Garrison Battalion under the Dakshin Bharat area were called in, and called in by the Puducherry District Collector Kulothangan around 1 a.m. on Sunday to assist in the rescue efforts in the flooded areas. Humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, the HADR column team rescued civilians around 500 houses in Krishnanagar in Puducherry, while water levels had reached up to 5 feet in some localities. An Indian Coast Guard team also joined along the NDRF, and the rescue operations are still continuing. So as we speak, the NDRF officials and along with the state's fire and emergency rescue officials are using heavy machinery and equipment to find out these trapped family of 7 in Tiruvannamalai. And a total of around 27 trees were uprooted by this cyclone Fangel, and around 125 electrical poles have been damaged. Power supply, which had been disrupted across the towns and suburbs around 10 p.m. was not restored until Sunday night. And officials say that the electrical lines were snapped at several locations, and added that power would be restored in a day or two. In Puducherry District Collector declared that all government and private schools would serve as relief centers until further notice, and he directed these institutions keep their premises open for the needed people. It's also reported that 4 people had been killed in electrocution and rain-related incidents in the territory. And the most rainfall, the highest rainfall that occurred in the districts are Viluppuram, Kadalur, Kallekurichi, and Tiruvannamalai districts. And the Milam and the Viluppuram district recorded the highest rainfall in the state, with 50 centimeters in the past 24 hours. The heavy downpour inundated several residential areas in these districts, and hundreds of people were rescued and moved to temporary shelters. And currently, around 1,881 people, including 811 women and 286 children, are staying in around 34 temporary shelters across the districts. So now, coming to the flight operations that have affected at the Chennai airport, there are around a total of 45 domestic flights, including those by the Indigo and the Air India, to destinations like Delhi, Pune, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Thiruvananthapuram, and Bengaluru were cancelled due to the weather conditions in Chennai. And additionally, 22 inbound flights were also called off. And similarly, 20 international arrivals and departures to destinations like Dubai, Doha, Sharjah, and Kuala Lumpur were also cancelled on
All right,
Sunday.
Belly.